I'm sure the children grown up on top of the kindergarten, grown up on top of the kindergarten would be different from normal children. I'm quite sure about it.
Yes, you speak about this as that you want children not to exclude anybody or anything in their lives when they grow old. And how do you think the kindergarten actually helps them to achieve this open view? Is it because all the children connect to each other? They are not in boxes but share the same space? And or is it more related to the landscape?
There are so many aspects.
Yeah.
You know, our project looks just one idea, but behind one idea, there are so many ideas. So the design we have is a layer of many ideas, and which is looking just one. But it's looking one, because all ideas go in the same direction. And when we interviewed, sometimes as I said, the principal of the kindergarten and also all teachers says there's no, I can say, ijime. Ijime is a word for, I can say, outcast, you know, and also teasing friends, you know. This kind of act never happens in the kindergarten. That is quite unusual. And then, these days, many scholars are trying to analyze how come that kind of society is possible. The answer is quite simple. There is no boundary. You know. Because there is no boundary between the classrooms, right? There is no limit, and when we contain human beings in a small space, usually our number of people, and just a crowd, try to make a kind of hierarchy. Yeah? Then always the lowest caste tend to be outcasted. But in the kindergarten, if you don't like the classroom, you can move to another. And also, one teacher is having problem in one of the classroom. Then next room, a teacher will come from next room, and also it's so visible from principal all the time. So everybody's helping each other, and no boundary changes their lifestyle. And to achieve that, we made many ideas. First of all, you don't see the column at all. The column is the number of columns is very small, and you don't feel it. And the space is so open, so you don't feel the boundary between inside and outside. And that is one aspect we are talking about. Secondly, on top of the roof, there is no end. They can keep running. The idea derived from the lifestyle of our children. You know, we were seeing our children running around the table and the kitchens, and I think that it's written in the cortex of the human being. It is written in gene, and but in normal circumstances, children never run such a long distance. Most of the children makes more than 3 kilometers.
I mean, it changes the way people think about their office environment and their work, yeah. And remember that is only a reflection of the DNA of the building we were in, which was a bowling alley, yeah. So it wasn't a direct thing from us, yeah. And so the actual layout and format came from...
I think...
No, but you're building small mountains in an office space.
I'm putting snow on top of them. Yeah.
Maybe you didn't notice, but this is not a conventional office for most...
No. The idea was that, you know...
You can sit on top of them.
You'd rather go to the park and read a book under a tree or lay in the grass rather than go to the office. I mean, going to the office for many people for a long time meant going to your desk, and you know, and once you were at the desk, whether you actually worked or not, it was considered, oh, you're working.
Right.
But actually, you're not working at all because you're just kind of staring emptily, gazing, and you know your mind is not working. You sit at your desk, but your mind is not working.
Exactly.
So I think yes, you do positively. You can positively influence how people work just by kind of making them happier about their environment, and they automatically just become more active.
We know that.
And your brain just starts kind of moving faster, or you know you get more ideas, or you know that's how you can influence people, sure. And so what we've done is we created a sort of a little village.
Right.
You have the center square here side, but you also have little pocket parks and little side lanes in between. You have again little pocket parks over.
The steel structures.
Like building a real little house. Look at this. The steel structure, soundproofing. It just doesn't have the waterproofing.
Wow. They were beautiful like this.
So they were really building a little village in there, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the end house has a three boxing box house, and the bigger box is a huge box, but there's many openings, and that openings is just opening. There's no glass, so rain comes in and wind flows. Then the middle box is rather usual architecture box, and the inner box, the third box, is just a furniture-like box. Then in this box system, inside and outside is melting together like a gradation from black to white or 0 to 1. Then I think sometimes inside of a huge box is filled with nature, and outside of the small box is inside but feeling very close to outside. Such kind of a mixture of inside and outside is imagined. Big openings and layers of openings is the important element. Because we can see the skies through the 3 layers of openings, but at the same time we can see the natural trees in between these boxes. For example, strong sunlight is filtered by these boxes. So this environment is well controlled, but not controlled by air conditioning, but controlled by the architecture itself. Yeah.
No.
And in this project, we have 3 layers of box. So there is 3 roofs, but when there's 3 roofs, then roofs is now disappearing because it looks like clouds in the air. The roof is not just a roof, but clouds like air. So I think it's possible for architecture to control the environment very, softly, and to make a strong roof, but at the same time, it's not just a roof, but disappearing roofs. Yeah, actually, this, exterior room is a new space for people, because this is a garden, but at the same time, surrounded by the huge box. So huge scale, but protected, but very close to the city, but very private feelings.